This is the best part. Pretty rich from a guy that shills his channel on 4chan. I don't even know what 4chan is. This has 21 upvotes. So guy responds with proof. Literally responds with proof. He gets downvoted for asking for proof. Downvoted for asking for proof. And his proof is he keeps posting videos there's literally minutes after uploading them. And that's upvoted. I'm popular. I don't know what the like. I had to ask in my Discord what 4chan is.
Let's get salty!
Hey everyone, Zeddy here again today with a brand new video, and we have a different type of video yet again today. This is going to be basically an open video, a message to the Hearthstone Subreddit. If you're not aware of what that is, it's like a message board where people can come together and talk about Hearthstone or whatever. There's other subreddits and things like that, and there's like well over 1 million users. I have been a regular on the Hearthstone subreddit for about 5-6 years is when I started posting content there. Well before I ever started streaming, I post like people's clips or the odd thought or whatever, and I really enjoyed my time there. I've had a great time, but lately every time I go to that subreddit and there's something like based around streamers or something, I get mentioned quite a bit, and it's always really kind of hateful and harmful stuff, and I want to like set the record straight on a lot of things. That there's just all these, at least how I feel, these misconceptions about me. So if you're a regular at the subreddit or whatever, I'm going to post this there, and I hope it's allowed. I hope they put it up because I am active on the community, and I would love to be active in the community, but it just, for me, whenever I log in there, and I'll use an example, they just, the new announcement of Luna and Aveline being added to the invitational after the whole representation thing came up. I was really happy about it, so I read the comments, and then I scroll through and see my name here where they're like, oh, one guy says unblock Zeddy or whatever, and then it's like downvoted, and it's the usual barrage of things about me, and I just wanted to go over a bunch of key points that I see on the subreddit every time I basically see my name mentioned, and hopefully clear the air, because it just sucks when I go there. I know I'm a public figure now, so I have to deal with that type of thing, but like when you see people saying stuff about you that's just not true all the time, and people are passing it off like it's fact, it sucks, and it makes me sad, and it's just a depressing experience, and it's somewhere I want to be able to go to, hang out, talk about Hearthstone, and have a good time. And it's just really hard when your name comes up a decent amount, and it's always really negative. So let's go over. These are just gonna be all the key points that I recognize all the time, and then maybe I can clarify things for people over there. First is, I hate Hearthstone. Zeddy hates Hearthstone, which is like beyond the farthest thing from the truth. That people are like, all he does is complain about Hearthstone and crap on it and blah 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 blah. I play Hearthstone more than almost any human being on the planet. I have nearly 40,000 wins in the game. I'm currently like top 100-ish legend on 3 ladders. I have well over 1,000 top 4s in Battlegrounds, like 800 hours played. I've even gotten like over around 2,000 Tavern Brawl wins. I play Tavern Brawl all the time. I play off stream, which I can say most content creators don't. I play off stream a ridiculous amount. I'll just give you a brief idea of my schedule in the average day. I wake up, I eat, I stream, play Hearthstone. I then make a Hearthstone YouTube video. I then hang out in Hearthstone streams. I go to bed and repeat the cycle every single day of the week. And my days off, I record with Solemn, like gameplay. I make more YouTube content, or I just hang out in Hearthstone streams. I literally do nothing but play Hearthstone these days. I don't even play anything else anymore. Like, it is a game I love, and that's why I'm so passionate about it. I'm a very critically minded person. I like to think of ways to improve it, and that's what a lot of my stuff on my YouTube's about. But anyways, I definitely don't hate Hearthstone. I love the game, and if I hated it, trust me, I wouldn't play it, I wouldn't stream it. I go back to my accounting background, where I have an accounting degree, do my accounting job. It's, that would be very easy money, and I just love the game, and I get to do something I love and, create content. It's great. The next misconception I see all the time is that I am blocked by the devs. I am hostile towards the devs for, like, I harass them, and, it's just this horrible environment with me and the devs. That's just not true. It's legitimately not true. I don't harass the devs. There was a point very early on in my streaming career, like 2 or 3 years ago, where I said a lot of dumb stuff about them, where if I didn't like a card or something, I would say they're an idiot or something a lot worse. And that was dumb, and I've apologized for it countless times. I feel like I've evolved from that point of not doing that immature garbage. I don't do that anymore. You watch any YouTube video or any stream in recent years, I have never once accused a dev or flamed a dev for anything. And in fact, I'm followed by Cora, who's a lead designer or a card designer for Hearthstone. Igzar and Celestalon, they interact with me all the time. I directly messaged them privately, and they have showed nothing but being fine with me. Like, I respect the hell out of them. I'm very thankful for them. HS Esports, even with the criticism I've had of the esports system and their promotion, I'm still a huge fan of the esports. I still promote it, cover it weekly. They follow me on Twitter too. It's not like I'm resented amongst the community that I can tell. They all seem to be pretty pleasant. I'm not aware of any of them ever blocking or muting me. And again, I have a good relationship with them, and I'm glad, like, whenever Igzar does an AMA, he typically answers my questions. And hell, he's even added me on threads I'm not involved in, like with achievement point stuff, just to like joke around, because we've had this friendly competition where could I have more achievement points than Igzar? And well, spoiler alert, I have way too many, because again, I love Hearthstone, play it way too much. I have more achievement points than probably anybody outside of like a couple of people on the planet, like 20, almost 22,000 achievement points. So yeah, again, it's just not true that I go out and flame the devs. There's also this misconception that I at them and tag them all the time on Twitter and flame them. Go through my Twitter feed, go through the long Twitter feed. I tweet a lot. I don't flame them, like, ever. I can't remember ever flaming a dev or adding them with a flame type thing. Most recently, I added Igzar about Bluegill, I was hoping they would change their stance on Bluegill Warrior, which they did. I added them about the achievement point race. I added them about balancing Demon Hunter, like when it came out, that we're not beta testers. That's probably the closest you could come to me like flaming the devs. But again, Demon Hunter was broken when it released, and that's literally all I said is at Igzar, at Play Hearthstone, please don't use this as beta testers. Like, play test this better. And I don't think anyone could really argue with that Demon Hunter launch that they really needed to do that better. And I think they would argue that, you know, they left it in a bad state, and that's why there were like day one nerfs. It was not great. So when I do at them, it's typically with either a constructive criticism, a suggestion, or just a fun meme. And usually it's just a meme. The whole blocking thing stems from the community manager, which I won't name. If you want to go back to my blacklisting video I made a while ago, it talks about that there. I am blocked by him. It's literally my only contention with Blizzard at all that I'm aware of is him and him alone, and that all comes down to when Savids was blacklisted. I put out a tweet longer in support of Savids, talking about how they don't handle criticism well at all, and you kind of get like thrown out and blacklisted by it, and that's it. I've been blocked since. I've had no way to contact them, and that's the part that sucks for me. That's what I have complained about. It's just an ongoing situation, but it's just the community management side of thing. It's not esports, it's not the devs, it's nothing else like that. It's literally just the community manager. Another misconception I hear all the time is all he does is complain about Hearthstone. Why would Blizzard bother working with him? So this one I get all the time, and I don't really understand it. So people say I complain about Hearthstone all the time. I run a discussion-based channel. There's not really much gameplay. I used to upload gameplay, but I don't. We discuss everything at Hearthstone, and typically when you talk about a card game, you're typically talking about, is a card too overpowered, too whatever. Like, it's typically discussion about the game, not complaining. But even like if you look through my video list, like today was a guide on becoming a better player. This video was just about our nerfs and buffs coming soon. We talked about the representation issue in Hearthstone. We talk about maybe nerfing this card. Again, that's not negative. It's just like, should we nerf this card? The top 10 best crafts. We talk about why control is struggling in Hearthstone. We talk about the best core set cards. You won't believe what Blizzard announced, basically applauding them for giving full dust refund on the watch post card. We talk about nerfs announced. We speculate about nerfs. We talk about the Paladin problem. We talk about 10 changes that saved Hearthstone. Good things. We talk about, is Frenzy a bad mechanic? Like, is it as worse? It's just discussion stuff. It's not negative. It's not complaints. There are the few videos that maybe you could consider negative, but like even like saying Ticketus is bad for Hearthstone. It's a debate. It's an interesting debate to have. I'm open to both sides of it. I'm giving my point of view, but it's not complaint. I'm not saying, oh, they're idiots for making this card. I just think that it's like a video about talking about, is it good or bad, or is classic a success or a failure, which I review that it's a success and I like it a lot. So again, like the majority of my content is just discussion-based videos that are relatively they're not negative, they're not positive, like they're just talking about the game. And people, I swear, they see the battle pass video where I rant and rave about the battle pass being broken. They remember that one video, which again was a good thing because the battle pass was bad and now it's great. And by the way, once it became good, I made a video praising it. So again, I don't understand this whole, where is all the negativity coming from? Like the best and worst classes of all Hearthstone. 10 cards I'd love to see deleted from Hearthstone. Why do people watch it? It's just discussion. It's not negativity. They're all things that we want to see improved and bettered in the game. And that's it. Or you could disagree and think it's already good. And that's the whole point of a discussion channel. Next I always see on this is, does anyone actually enjoy his content? I don't know why I see this comment all the time. Like literally, I see it all the time. And I see people respond to it all the time. Like, I actually haven't watched his content, but I hear he's like really toxic and really awful, and all he does is complain and crap on Blizzard. And why would, nobody likes his content. And then I'm like, well, we have over 25,000 subs on YouTube in like 14 months in a game where it's really hard to grow right now. My Twitch is like 300 to 400 viewers, had over 1,000 subs the last 3 months. My community is awesome. We have a great time together. We've had multiple charity streams where we've like raised thousands of dollars for like Make-A-Wish, things like that. And like, why would people want to watch somebody that literally just yells, rants and raves and hates everything about the game? The problem I see with like, but the people that like to respond to these are people that typically don't actually watch my content, but they take it as fact. And then this whole echo chamber thing happens and they just believe it as fact that nobody could possibly ever enjoy this stream. And people that watch it are just insane and hate Hearthstone. But we love Hearthstone. We play it every day. We watch it every day. Like, why would you ever do that? It's just something that I don't quite understand. And that goes to the next point I hear is his stream is just him yelling and harassing people. And again, this is really not true, but it's a tricky one because if you go to like H's Daily Moments or like a Trollden, when they upload a clip of mine, the most animated moments on my stream are typically when I get mad about something, so I'm salty. So every time somebody sees a clip of me, they just associate me as being salty because that's the big highlight. Because like, oh, he's acting like an idiot because something, bad happened. That's what I do. I'm a big baby. When I lose, I act like an idiot. But like 10 seconds later, I'm making fun of myself for being an idiot. And then we have fun with it. And then we have fun with a game where I win or whatever. And then it's fun, and I might complain about balancing a card. I might complain about random or whatever. But that's just the natural, like when you're playing a game, there's things you might complain about. There's also things you love, and the things you love typically outweigh the things that drive you crazy. It's why you keep coming back. Again, I'm not constantly harassing and yelling and telling people off. I rarely ban people in my chat anymore. I used to have a problem when I would get salty and they would tell me to calm down and stop being a little baby. In the moment, I would get mad at ban and then unban later. But yeah, it's just, understand, I am a poor loser. I get really salty, really stupid, but I'm very quick to realize after that moment that, yeah, I'm being a silly idiot, and we all kind of just have fun with it, baby rage at me. And I promise you, if you actually come hang out my stream for more than the 10 seconds I'm angry, it's not like that to that extent. Next is that I want Blizzard to invite me to events, and I expect handouts. So this is another one to hear about because I talk about the community manager having blacklisted and blocked me and all that. And that's just not true. I don't know if I've ever publicly asked for anything, period. All I have ever asked for is to be unblocked by the community manager, because I feel at least I'm somewhat of a significant member of the community. Like, we have, tens of thousands of subs on YouTube. We have hundreds and hundreds of average viewers and followers and stuff on Twitch, that at least I could, as he's the only point of contact at Blizzard, if you want to contact someone as a content creator, that I think it just sucks that I'm blocked, that I can't do anything. Because, for instance, I'm announcing the Wild tournament. Finally, I got payment from Raid. We're going to announce that tomorrow on tomorrow's video about the Wild tournament. It's $1,000 tournament, and it's like open to everybody. And I would love to message Blizzard about it. Maybe they would want to get involved in some way. I literally have no point of contact to message them about it. And that sucks for our community, because that's a big opportunity. It's a big tournament. It's going to be 3 days on Twitch. Should be a lot of fun, but I literally can't even talk to them about it. So that's what I get so frustrated about being blocked by the community managers. If something cool like this comes up, I literally can't even talk to them because I'm blocked for reasons I still don't know to this day. The only time I guess I asked for a handout was when I had Bell's palsy like a year and a half ago. I asked if I could get Battlegrounds early access, and I was ignored on that. And Disguised Toast and another content creator reached out to me when they were upset that I got ignored and gave me early access to it because they had code. So that's literally the only time I've ever asked for anything. I don't think I should be invited to an event. I'm not even that big. I don't think I'd rather somebody else. Like, it doesn't matter. I don't need that. And like the bundles they give away, like the new expansions, it'd be great to give away to my community, but instead I just pay for it myself and I still give back to my community regardless. I've never asked for a handout outside of that, and I don't understand why people always perpetuate that. Next, you saw in the opening clip of this video is that I upload my content to 4chan, and as I said in the upload, I don't even know what 4chan is. Someone could easily be impostering me. There's a lot of people that don't like me, that troll me. I have multiple like really horrible Twitter accounts I've had to block that have harassed me, hundreds of fake accounts on Twitch that have harassed me. Every content creator deals with these type of harassment things, and yeah, I don't even know, but I was just so disheartened when I saw it on the subreddit where somebody said, oh, we upload this stuff to 4chan, and it was completely upvoted, like 20 plus upvotes, and the guy asking for proof got harassed and downvoted. It just really upset me. And you know, I don't really upload my content to that many places, not even on Twitter. I once in a while tweet out, like I put a video out if I feel it's like really important, like the representation issue or the battle pass video, but I rarely do that. And on the subreddit, pretty rarely. Like, you look through my profile, it's like Zeddy 74 or Zeddy 44. There's not very many videos I've posted. Like, I did a little bit early on trying to help grow my channel with like crafting guides and stuff like that, but no, I uploaded the battle pass one because I saw the outrage on the subreddit and I felt very strongly about it, and I thought people would want to hear someone, you know, a content creator talk about it, and it got like 4,000 upvotes. Seemed like people, you know, agreed, and the battle pass changed, and I really haven't uploaded that much. Like, I don't do that. I let the YouTube algorithm for the most part take care of things, and I certainly don't go to 4chan because that site seems really kind of toxic. And once I found out about it, I'm like, yeah, I'm not going there. The last point I guess I'll see is that I farm views, or I like milk topics or whatever. And saw this a lot during the battle pass stuff. Not so much now. I've seen that die down a bit, but people like, he keeps making battle pass videos. Well, the thing is, Blizzard was remaining silent about the battle pass. It was really important, so I wanted to keep pressuring them. That's important. When a company or something is not reacting, you put pressure on them. And I made like 3 or 4 videos about it, all with different points and arguments. And once they finally listened and changed the system, I reviewed that. I thought it was good. I praised it, and we moved on. I then reviewed the battle pass at the end of the season because I thought it would be good to take a look at it at the very end, and I gave it a thumbs up. And then I reviewed the new rewards track because I thought that was important to take a look at, and I gave it a thumbs up. And that's it. That's it for the battle pass. In every other video, I try and come up with a unique topic every single day. And trust me, on a discussion channel, it's really hard to come up with a unique discussion video every single day, but I've tried my damnedest. I'm a one-man operation. All the ideas, all the video editing, everything is me. And yeah, so I don't try and milk stuff, but I do have to create videos every day, you know, to pay my bills. I have to try and make income. That's why, like, I monetize a video like this, because I have to, you know, make money. The only time I haven't done it is like on a social issue like the representation. I'm not going to monetize that because it's just too important, but again, it's just, that's just the way it is. And I promise I don't make videos purely to like drama bait or like milk a certain topic. It's just, if it's important, I'll talk about it, or if it's just something I think it's interesting, I'll talk about it. So I hope that at least answers some questions. If you have more, I'll try and be in the Reddit thread as well as the YouTube comments. Unless they were deleted Reddit thread or it gets so downvoted to oblivion that it doesn't even matter. I don't know, but I just want to reach out so that you guys know, because I love going to the Hearthstone subreddit, and it really sucks that every time I do go there, it feels like I'm just getting crapped on for things that I don't think are fair. And I just hope you guys get a better perspective of who I am. And, you know, I can be a salty little baby. I can be, you know, a little bit overcritical at times because I'm critically minded. But again, it's all discussion in the hopes for a better game of Hearthstone that I love, and I know a ton of you love. So there you have it. Hopefully you guys understand a bit better, and hopefully I don't get too much hate, but I probably will. I don't know. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Have a great day, and stay salty, my friends.